better make sure that this one individual named James Jones is on the desk. James Jones, Super Bowl champ with Aaron Rodgers. In 2012, James Jones led the league in receiving touchdowns with the help of the quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. James Jones knows more about Aaron Rodgers' career than anybody on national television. So it is a treat. It is a treat to do the show today with the man on my left, James. James, let's get it popping, big dog.
Same age, too. Both 40.
You 40?
I feel good, too. I feel good.
Hey, but you don't feel as good as Aaron Rodgers. Is the MVP Aaron Rodgers back?
Well, I guess I got to say yeah with that intro. So you talking about the 45 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions in 2011, the MVP Aaron Rodgers I played with, is he back? I am going to say no, but we are on our way.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you that right now. We are on our way, right? We're starting to understand the Achilles is all good. I'm moving around well. I'm getting outside the pockets. I'm checking into the right play, and we all know the arm talent. The arm talent is going to be there when Aaron Rodgers is 50.
Talk about it.
But watching that game last night, and I was seeing how he was getting outside the pocket, and I was seeing how the old Aaron Rodgers plays, I'm like, we on our way. We are starting to get comfortable. We are starting to get back to the old Aaron Rodgers. But another thing that I was like, okay, the Jets feel like the MVP Aaron Rodgers is back. They want to run the football, play good defense, right?
Yes, sir.
The first 6 plays was what? Pass. So you know what they saying? Hey, ball in your hands, dog, because you like that. So they believe he's on his way, too. I believe he's on his way. But the MVP that I play with, he ain't there yet, but we close. We close, Shady. We close, Shady.
What you think, Shady?
He looked good. All pause, but I would say this. I don't think he's the MVP caliber yet of Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah.
But, man, he showed some special passes. That's what I was talking about. But I was saying, I don't need to see the MVP A-Rod, right? But had good defense, which they showed last night. Ran the ball really, really well. And then the plays that need to be made in the air, he gave you that. You see some of them dots. That last touchdown to Garrett Wilson, he's rolling out, right? And that was Gonzalez, a really good corner.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm like, that might be a pick 6.
It should have been a pick 6.
I was tripping, though. That's talking about ball placement. So I was happy to see that. But I got to be honest, because that's who I am. I'm always honest. He looked great last night, and you can see it coming together. And they could have put more points up. They scored 24 points. They started running the ball to run the clock out. But I will say this. That was the Patriots. All right. Now, I know we want to sit here and...
Patriots been playing good ball.
I know. They wouldn't the pause, but they'll probably win like 4 or 5 games this year, maybe 6 at the most, right? I look at when you play the elite team who's really, really good with the Niners, we see what that looked like, right? You bounce back going against a team like the Titans, who's not a playoff team. We agree with that. Patriots, not a playoff team. We all agree on that. So I love what I see from Aaron Rodgers. I hope it gets better and better, which it will. But I got to see that against some elite competition. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, James, I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
What's your question?
How many yards did how many yards did Aaron Rodgers throw for?
You opening the show like that, huh? You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure he threw for
281, man.
Oh, somebody got to get paid.
Somebody owes somebody some money.
And I'm gonna need my pay because you paid Shady on air. Get my money.
Let me see, man, because I wasn't even really prepared for this.
You didn't even pay me. They had a $50 bet that Aaron Rodgers would not throw for $300.
We got action.
In the facility, we pay our bets.
And you made me go up on the bet. I only wanted to bet $5.
I know. I said the bet at $5.
I only wanted to be
but these dudes over here.
Oh, you need change?
No, I got no change. I got 50 on the dot. I got 50 on the dot. This lunch money for you, man.
Come on.
I should throw it at you.
Come on, man.
Get back.
James is down $1,050 in a week and a half.
Gosh, please.
I think that I think he is. I think he's back. I think the MVP Rodgers is back because he looked like 2021 MVP Aaron Rodgers to me. Okay, and we talked about it, Shady, on this show, how we weren't sure in 2022 how he was going to react. He only played two games this year, 4 plays last year. The one thing I wanted to see from Aaron Rodgers is I saw him getting out of the pocket. That's all that matters. Look, they throw a lot of RPOs, run pass option. They throw a lot of quick screens, which y'all are going to get to in a second. And the thing that I was liking on 3rd down, he escaped the pocket multiple times. He was 6 for 7, 84 yards, and a touchdown on out-of-pocket throws. But not only the out-of-pocket throws, he he borderline looked fast for a 40-year-old. You know what I mean? And so his vision downfield, that's what makes Rodgers so special back in the day, and that's where he started right now.
To me, I think MVP Aaron Rodgers is back. I will taper some of my excitement. I was just so glad to see really, really, really good football play from Aaron Rodgers. But 2-5 James Jones, what I look at is this. For the first time since I was in high school, the Jets had a first down on every offensive possession.
Say that again.
Just for
Say that again. Say it again.
For the first time since 2008, the Jets had a first down on every offensive possession, y'all. We're talking 16 years and change. For the first time since 1989, the Jets have opened the season with 3 consecutive games where you have a scrimmage touchdown, people. What we are witnessing with the Jets is historical caliber performances. 3 games, 3 TDs. Like, this is impressive stuff that Aaron Rodgers is doing. And 2-5, I do understand you when you say it's just the Patriots. I hear that. But I do want everybody to remember, Aaron Rodgers had a passer rating of 118. The Patriots have not allowed that in 48 games. You got to go back to 2021 to find the last time a Patriots defense allowed a passer rating of 118 or greater. So what you saw Aaron Rodgers do last night isn't just some performance we should be flippant about. No, 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 no. It was a marvelous performance, regardless of who it was against. I'm saying MVP Aaron Rodgers is back, but...
Needed to see it.
But it is not the 48 touchdown Aaron Rodgers. It is not the 48. It's not.
And that's okay, though. Like, he don't have to be that 48 touchdown and 6 picks for it to be like to praise him. Because Aaron Rodgers is a really good, talented quarterback, right? And he did have a good game. And I will say this, he stole the show, right? When you turn that game on, the first thing you should have,
that's a good take.
Oh, A-Rod's back. Oh, and another thing is, this how special he is, though. He scrambles out because as he sees the pressure, I'm like, yo, is he gonna make it? Because he is 40. He's not 40, he's 40. So I'm like, and he gets up, I'm like, oh, he look good. Then he scrambles, and like I'm nervous because I see the defender behind him, and then he tackled him. I'm like, oh, is he all right? Is he okay? And then he gets up, I'm like, woo. But it was good to see the league having A-Rod back, right? I do think that Jets will be a better team. This not only on offense, but like confidence-wise. Like when you're on defense, and I didn't play defense, you know better than anybody because you play defense on this desk, but when you got a quarterback in the offense that's going to move the ball, that's going to give you a break when you're on the sideline, like you feel confident. Where now, if I'm Sauce Gardner, I don't have to jump a route that you got to get a pick to save the day. Where you know what, hey, take that 6-yard route. I'm just get the tackle.
Can we say that for the first time in 3 years, the Jets played the quality and style of football they wanted to play?
I agree.
Meaning, they took the lead early, and they allowed their defense to play good defense without having to sit here and play against the run every single possession because they don't have a lead. Football is the ultimate team sport. If the offense can acquire a lead, then the defense, they can pin their ears back and pass rush. If the offense does not acquire a lead, then the defense has to play the run every single possession like the defense had to do against the San Francisco 49ers, and you saw how quickly that game got out of hand. For the first time under Robert Saleh, the Jets played the quality of football they want to play. Offense, give us a lead. Defense, protect the lead. Collectively as a team, go out and win. It was a thing of beauty.
And that's what Aaron said, because I don't know if a lot of people were like, man, the encounter with you and Robert Saleh looked kind of weird. Like, but Aaron Rodgers told him straight up, like, you got your 2-touchdown lead. Go do what you do. Like, that's what they talk about. But I was watching the game, and I'm like, I know the defenses are sitting there on that bench smiling. Like, they done had this ball for 12 plays over there. Like, you know what I mean? And you've seen a different Jets defense. Them dudes is fresh, not on the football field all game long, and that is what Aaron Rodgers brings as well. But one thing I do want to say, please don't say he fast on this show, because he looks fast. He turns and runs with that stuff, and he's slow.
He's no, because I wasn't going to use this.
So we don't need to put no next-gen stats. Aaron Rodgers moving this fast.
I'm telling you, Aaron Rodgers sprinted 136 yards last night versus the Pats, the most he's ever sprinted in a game since 2018. That's 12+ miles an hour. He sprinted 136 yards. He's back. He's feeling good, man.
He's slow, dog.
He's feeling good.
At least he ain't pulling heavy like some people on this stage.
Who is that?
Race.
Okay. You got to beat Aaron Rodgers in the race?
You bet, boy. You better not embarrass the facility.
Hey, real quick, though, before we go to the next block, can we talk about because I know it's, and I hate to be that guy, but What the Patriots look like, though? Like, let's just be honest about that.
Patriots offense is
Offensive
atrocious.
line.
It's anemic.
Offensive line is
anemic.
atrocious.
It's anemic.
It's bad.
But for me, and I'll go to break
first 2 weeks, they played well, though.
Man. All right.
No, I'm serious. They beat
You
Joe
gotta put
Burrow.
Drake May in.
Okay, hold on. I do think that they did beat Joe Burrow, and I'm not going to take that away from them. But they kind of beat themselves a little bit. They about to score, and they fumble at the 2-3 yard line. I'm not going to make excuses.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not going to do that.
Because they playing defense.
So since we being honest, it's a facility, and we sitting back, we watching the game, we hanging out, right?
Yep.
What the Patriots look like?
Offensively anemic.
Yeah,
but
it's bad.
defensively, the Patriots have always been good.
Aaron Rodgers was just better than them.
But that was cool, because Aaron Rodgers did this thing and all that. But what's the offense, though? Like, ain't no blocking, ain't no pass, nothing.
Here's what I will say. I took nothing out of that performance from the Jets defense. I won't even comment on it.
Really?
Like, nothing.
Wow. I thought they played pretty well, though.
If you
still got to go do it.
You have to go do it, but if you're not tested, I can't take none from that. Like, I still have the same concerns about the Jets defense that I had before the game.
I do.
So really quick, Chase, before Acho tease. When do you think it's time to go to the young boy?
Yeah.
How many losses?
Now. I mean, what are we waiting on? People want to say the offensive line, talking about Drake May. People want to talk about the offensive line play is really bad. At this point, they're splitting reps in practice during the week. So at some point, you got to go to him. He's ready for it. You're not going to make the playoffs like you said.
You want him in that, though? When they put him in the game, I say, yo, don't put him in this game. Because they ain't blocking nothing, though.
Look, people say he shouldn't play. He has to play to
Hold on, Chase. I got to get this question answered. Is Aaron Rodgers living up to Super Bowl expectations? Don't answer yet. That's the after the commercial.
Wait, who's talking about Super Bowl? You talking Super Bowl?
Hey, after
the
that
Jets talking
game?
Super Bowl.
He's have a reality show, though. He gonna say,
man, like a politician. Netflix series coming out, man.
Man, I will be honest, y'all.
We all gonna watch it.
Look, the facility was created for days like today because Aaron Rodgers, a superstar in the game of football, we have one of his former teammates on the show. You will not find that on any other show. So of everybody talking, pay attention to the man who will follow my voice. James, is Aaron Rodgers living up to Super Bowl expectations?
Expectations.
Yeah.
Super Bowl expectations. Absolutely. I think Aaron Rodgers is living up to Super Bowl expectations, and he's getting better each week. You watch them against the Niners, all right, they struggled. Then you go out against the Titans, you play a little better. Then you go out against the Patriots, and you play a whole lot better. But not only that, I think they're finding out who they are, right? You're finding out you got a two-headed monster at running back. You're finding that out. You're finding out that you have two really good wide receivers in Mike Williams and Garrett Wilson. You are going to get Mike Williams going. Mike Williams coming off of ACL, he's starting to get a whole lot comfortable. So when you talk about Super Bowl expectations, I think the Jets are finding out who they are, putting this football in Aaron Rodgers' hands because Aaron Rodgers is like that, and then we're going to play some good defense. But what will really, really encourage me even more is if C.J. Mosley can stay healthy and stay on the football field.
Please.
And can we please find a way to get Hassan Reddick in the building?
Come on,
that will make me feel a whole lot more comfortable. But Super Bowl expectations, I wanted to see Aaron Rodgers move a little bit. I wanted to see Aaron Rodgers throw this ball and look like the old Aaron Rodgers off the Achilles, and he's showing me that. And my expectations haven't changed because last year, my expectations was if Aaron Rodgers is healthy, they have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl expectations. This year, he's healthy. That has not changed. I think that is all still in front of the Jets, but they do need to get Hassan Reddick back badly. Very, very badly.
Do we think that they actually have Super Bowl expectations?
1,000%.
You do?
They should.
Do you?
They should.
Why not?
They should.
I just don't think it's a good enough roster, to be honest with you.
What?
For the roster?
Yeah.
We gonna get there, Chase. We gonna cook.
No, look. So no, I don't think he's living up to Super Bowl expectations because I didn't expect for them to get the Super Bowl. You can talk about anyone else that wants to, but you know what I'm more excited about, Colvin, get the sound ready, is that I'm pretty sure that Aaron Rodgers listens to the facility. Let's see what I said yesterday. He hasn't been good through 2 weeks, and I'm not saying he can't be good, but I got to see someone else other than Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall step up. I got to see Mike Williams.
Yeah, he gonna be there.
I got to see Allen Lazard. I got to see Allen, that rookie 20-year-old.
Braylon Allen,
that running back go. The best thing he did yesterday,
What's that?
Spread the ball to 8 different players. He was watching the show and he heard me say that.
Yes, he must have.
Look, Mike Williams looked nice out there. We were texting about it on the side.
He texted me, said that dude Chase tripping.
Tyler Conklin, tight end, leading receiver, 5 catches, 93 yards. Braylon Allen, you like him, Shady, 11 carries, 55 yards, 3 catches, 14 touches. Allen Lazard, 3 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Allen Lazard somehow has 3 touchdowns through 3 games. He had 3 in his previous 24. So that's the best thing this offense did. And what Rodgers was able to do, he just played the offense. We want to talk about Nathaniel Hackett, and I know we have mixed feelings about him as a play caller, and at the most part, like, it's Aaron Rodgers' OC. Nathaniel Hackett called a good game.
Yeah.
Like, he called a good game, and it wasn't just circled around Breece Hall, and it wasn't just circled around, Garrett Wilson as well. So I like what he did out there. I think that there's expectations in that building to be in a Super Bowl, but I'm not sure if I have those.
5.
Yeah, they played well. They played well, man. A-Rod looked good.
Get to the point, Shady. Get to the point.
Okay.
Well.
So I just want to get this straight, though. So we're talking about Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
Like the Chiefs, what the Chiefs be doing every other.
Expectations.
Hell no. How? Yo, real quick, because it's like I'm the only hater on the desk. I don't want to be a hater, but I gotta be honest.
Sounded like
that's why y'all paid me my job.
Sounded like
Yo, I mean, are we tripping here? Like, the Patriots last year was a 4-13 team last year, right? They did have a top elite draft picks this year, right?
Yeah.
Drake May, he went there. He was what he went, third?
3.
So what we talking about, Super Bowl? They look good, really, really good against a mediocre team. That team was regular, though, last night. Double R regular, right? If you not spell it, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't see nothing special about the Patriots.
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
At all. Yep. So when we talk about Super Bowl, we talk about the Super Bowl. Like, winning it all. We watched them against a Super Bowl caliber team earlier this year, did we not?
We did.
What that look like? That was belt to booty. Bop, 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 bop. So all I'm saying is, I need to see.
First game of the season.
I don't care what day it was, James Jones. I need to see them play against elite teams and win and look the same way. And when I see that, I'm like, yo, they got a shot to really compete for the championship. But until then, I cannot rock with
really
that.
quick, are you two saying that because of the history of the Jets?
Yeah.
Because I know we wouldn't say that for any other teams because that had been decent.
I don't know what the odds were for
the
Jets to win the Super Bowl, but surely it wasn't that high.
All I'm saying, only reason why I'm asking that question is because we all agree, well, he was talking about the roster. We agree they have a good enough roster.
They got a good enough roster.
That's what I'm saying.
But the only thing is, I watched that same roster, and I thought the best thing about this team was the roster, and I thought it was the defense first. When I watched that defense go against the Niners, not only did they lose that game, Acho, they got bullied.
No doubt.
So Shady, but here's the thing.
I agree.
If the question was, because I agree with Shady on a lot of things in this life, and there's nothing more I agree with him on than what he just said.
Okay, appreciate that.
If the question was, are the Jets living up to Super Bowl expectations, I would say either no or I don't know.
Gotcha.
But the question is Aaron Rodgers living up to Super Bowl expectations? And that answer is definitively yes.
After one game.
After 3 games.
Well,
because it's definitively yes, because what we asked for from Aaron Rodgers was what he's done. Give us 5 touchdowns through 3 games. I believe he's on pace for 30 or so touchdowns, 1 interception. He's on pace for, 6 or so interceptions. 30 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That is what we wanted from Aaron Rodgers. The Jets defense over the last 3 years, you've seen them be top 5 in points allowed twice. So if the Jets defense does what the Jets defense is supposed to do, and this Aaron Rodgers does what this Aaron Rodgers just did, that is Super Bowl expectations. The Aaron Rodgers we saw yesterday, only Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen are better on a consistent basis as it is to winning. So if you give me the Jets defense that's supposed to be top 5 and that Aaron Rodgers, to me, that's Super Bowl. Shady, Rodgers did what you asked him to do all offseason. He did what you asked him to do
the Jets are going to let you down.
But what about when that Aaron Rodgers, he didn't do that against the Niners, though?
He didn't have the opportunity to, in my opinion.
But he. See, I keep saying it because they had the ball and all that, but he did. He didn't deliver every drive.
Of course not.
All right, so my thing is, I'm grading Aaron Rodgers, right? Not just every single game, but what he's done so far. So when I'm grading against the Titans,
all 3 games.
He looked good.
He had
right?
3 plays against the Titans that were great.
When I'm grading against last night against the Patriots, I'm great. But then when I'm grading against the elite top competition, I didn't see that. That's all I'm saying.
Does game 1 matter? Does game 1 matter though?
No, Mike Williams.
But whatever. Hold up now. Am I wrong for that?
No, not in its entirety.
I think it's just a little context.
I remember, we all know week 1. Remember, Shady, last year, Eagles played the Patriots week 1. Eagles won 25-20. It was a very mundane, boring game.
And we didn't even talk about it when we won.
No doubt. But we also didn't say they weren't living up to the Super Bowl expectations because it was a dub. Jalen Hurts found a way to get it done. The Eagles just have much more equity. To James's point, Jets have no equity.
I mean, last year the Eagles started off 10-0, and we were sitting up here saying they're not playing the right football, but we never lost the Super Bowl expectations because they were finding ways to win. All I'm saying, week 1, the Niner game, what was the problem?
Defense. Unequivocally defense.
That's all I'm
defense.
But the offense, hold on, you're right.
Yeah.
But the offense didn't play the Niners like they played last night, correct?
They didn't play up to that, but they had a couple drops on third down.
But Jay, that's part. Hold on.
I know, but what I'm saying is
pick and choose what we want to.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is offensively, it wasn't like the Niners bullied them.
What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.